So, welcome everybody. I'm glad you could spend a sunny afternoon with me. I'm here in the front part of the house, and I like this part because I can look out and see the monarch butterflies. And it always makes me happy that they come back every year. So let's just get started. Both hands up, and then one to the back and one to the front. Feel your hips pointed straight as only the top part of your body turns, the waist. The whole part, including your head, eyes, everything turns nice and slow. Take your time, just breathe naturally. Now we increase the pace. As we warm up the body, giving us a chance to experience some joyful movements here. And forward and back. Bend at your knees. Hands up, hands down, hands up, down. Nice and gentle. Let your knees absorb all that action here. And this is a good time to smile, because when you're smiling, you tend to not be distracted with being tense and thinking about the past or present. You're just in the present time. You say past and future, right? You want to be in the present. Okay, we're going to start off with the Brocades. It's a nice stretching exercise, and like I said, we're trying to do exercises for the morning, maybe the afternoon like now, and then in the evening before going to bed. You can do these, of course, anytime, but this is sort of a nice guide today in order what to do during the course of the day or the week. So we want to stand in Uji posture. This is where we align our body so that everything is straight here, straight line. The shoulders are straight. You're relaxed. Your shoulders are just a little forward. Hands down to the side. And it's like putting an egg here. Just out just a hair, a little bit. Palms face backwards naturally. And you're looking forward. Close your eyes for a second. Feel your body. You're breathing in and out, your chest going up and down. And we bend our knees and we step out to the left. The first exercise is supporting the heaven. So we bring our hands together, lift them to the skies, and then above our head, and stretch. And then we slowly bring them down. This exercise is supposed to reduce the stress in your shoulders, improve your blood circulation, and it's good for the triple warmer, which essentially is the thermostat of your body. Regulates the temperatures. You're not too hot, you're not too cold. To help us have clarity of the world around us. And then we close, bringing the Qi back to the Dantian. Now we separate heaven and earth. This is heaven, and this is earth. And we as humans are in between heaven and earth. As we lift one arm up, stretch, push down on the other hand. And this is good for the spleen and the stomach. In traditional Chinese medicine, the spleen you'll hear more than the stomach. And then as we come down, we go just behind the head. That's the stomach meridian. Go to the other side. You go in opposite directions. And this tones the core of your body. Makes you more stable. You notice you have to stand upright as you're stretching. When we're not in balance, we tend to be a little more anxious, ungrounded. And when we are in balance, we're more nurturing, more stable. Now we go out just a little further. And this is called the horse stance. It's like sitting on a horse. Both feet are solid on the ground. Your knees are bent. And you're tucking your tummy just a hair. And that straightens out the lower back muscles. So you don't have any pressure on that. This is drawing the arrow as we pull one side straight, the other side forms the bow, and we look through this area here between the thumb and the finger, and we stretch our back muscles. We turn to the side and lower our arms. The other side. This is good for your liver, the heart, the lungs. I may be going on the wrong side, I don't know, but I keep talking here. So you do what you need to do. You know, the eyes are related to the liver, and so good eyesight is needed in archery. And that provides you with good intentions and clarity in your daily life. This is a wise owl. Looking back, we want to come back just a little more. And this is the variation, so you just remember we were doing this. Now what we're going to do is gently come around and turn. And look back at the wall behind you. In Taoism, the head is the abode of the gods. And so we want to make sure that we have a straight line from the head down into the heart. We want to relieve fatigue and tension. This gives us also good intuition. Nice gentle exercise so that you can turn your head muscles without damaging anything. When we go back to the horse stance. And this is a big bear turns. Your hands are here on your hips. We're going to come down. Look straight at me. We're going to turn and come straight up, stretching our back muscle. All the way up the spine, up the neck to the head. Nice and slow. What this does is cool what's called a heart fire. Down in the intestines is near the kidneys, all the water elements. Up the heart is the fire element. And we want to make sure that our body is in balance, not too hot, not too cold. And by cooling the fire, it develops kindness and nurturing. Then we come back to the middle. And then we slowly lift, stretching our body, stretching the spine muscles, vertebrae. And rest. And we close. Now we bend the back to touch the toes. This follows the urinary bladder line and straightens the kidneys. and down the belt channel. We gently bend backwards. And then our hands come down the back of the legs, all the way as far as you can go. You can go down to your toes, that's good. And then we come up the front. The water element is supposed to create stillness and peace in our body. And it strengthens our kidneys. Next, we form loose fists, bend a little. As we strain our arms. And what you want to do here with your eyes is like you're glaring, narrowing your eyes like you're angry, punching with angry eyes as you get all the anxiety and tension out. And if you're really frustrated, punch. This creates a balance in the liver. This helps you develop the sense of when it's inappropriate to express your anger. Again, giving you a more gentler aspect of life as you release all that anxiety and tension. If you're still angry, keep punching. Now we lift and drop. This allows the chi to settle in your body. And we usually do this like 7 times. So just come up onto your toes and just shake. And we close, and we bring down a big column of chi from the heavens, and we bring it down to the dantian and store. So we just take a minute here to relax our body and our mind before we move on to the next exercises. Breathe deep and in. Breathe down here. Fill the lungs with air and push in. If you have any comments, make sure you unmute yourself and just give us your comment. The next one is Shibshi. Again, set one. We're doing set one again because it's the basic of all the Shibshi sets. And so I guess it's an opportunity to go through it after we learned it last week again and see how much more comfortable we are doing it this week. So we commence as the hands slowly rise as though in salt water. Retract, come down. We bend our knees. Nice flowing motion at the back. Nice undulating motion with the spine. Your tongue lightly touches the soft palate, connecting the back and the front, main arteries of your chi. Next one, we open the chest, back, and hands down. And we open the heart. Nice big breaths. One more. Breathe deep. Exhale. Now we dance with rainbows. One hand over the head. Right above the cranium where the three sutures come together. That's the middle of your forehead. The other hand comes out. And we dance with the rainbow. Alternating sides. You can also step out if you wish. And back to center. And we bring one hand up, palm up, and the other palm up behind you. As we come up and brush the ear and just push gently forward, retracting the other arm, turning, look at that hand, and alternating side. Turning at your waist, keeping the hips straight ahead. Back to center. And we open the clouds, spread our hands out, palms out, make a big circle, gather all that chi, lift it to the heavens. We bring the hands forward as we row the boat to the middle of the lake. Nice and easy. Breathing in, breathing out. Bending at the knees. Nice, gentle rowing. Relaxing the shoulders. Feeling the warmth in your hands. Tingling in your fingers. Backwards. Now the next time we come around, our hand's going to come up like pitching a ball. There's hardly any movement here until the very end. Your hand just following the torso. And we grab the moon, both hands. Swing the moon around, put it in its way. You notice the whole body is working. Your feet, or went into the ground here. As your knees come up, working your bottom part of your body, working the waist. And as you lift your arms, you're working your heart. As you come back, raise one arm and shut the door. Again, there's hardly any movement in your arm. The shoulders are relaxed. The palm is open. Fingers are close together. The hand is naturally cupped. And you're turning just at your waist. You come around again. One hand down and then up. As we do cloud hands, one arm comes up and around, the other comes up the other side. In order to do this, you have to turn at your waist. You notice that your thumb is out towards the heavens, the sky. Your fingers are naturally cupped and close together. And as the hand comes down, it comes down straight. The top hand is just below the eyes, about nose level, so that you can see what you're doing. And you notice as you come down, the bottom part, your thumb is pointing downward. And as you come up, it's pointing upward. So you're looking at the heavens, and then down to earth. And if you want another morning stretch, just get up and do this for about 3 to 5 minutes. This is a one serves all exercise. Now we step forward. This is a horse stance also. And you notice that one foot is about 45 degrees and the front foot is straight on. So now we come down to touch the sea and open the clouds as we bend backwards. Nice stretch. Make any adjustments to your foot, your feet. Give you that stability. And just breathe naturally. Bring it in the fresh air as you bend back. You step back in, the other side. One more. We step forward and we push down, around, up. The other side. Now we bring our hands towards our chest. Extend the arms. Wrist flat back like a bird extending its wings. Feel the air entering pores of your skin. The skin is considered the third lung of Taoism. We'll come back to the center, to the other side. And we have another opportunity to punch. And we bend our knees, and as you slowly punch out, open your palm, grab the rope, and then pull the rope in. When you punch, it's with anger, so you need to open the palm in order to release the tension. In all of these exercises, there's no wrong way, there's no right way. It's up to you how you want to do these exercises and what you get out of them. What we're doing here is a guide to help you along that journey. Now we start swaying to the side. We're going to lift a very heavy object over our heads and around, forming a circle. And you can go down as far as you want. You can come up to the back. Or you can just come around and make a nice circle in the front. And we go to the other side. Now we want to fly like a goose. Standing straight, and we're going to turn, extend our arms, and we're going to come up and fly out, lifting ourselves onto our toes as we fly away. The other side. And back to center. Now we're going to get a rubber band and screw it in right here to our palm. And the other side of the rubber band is going to be on our knee as we cloud step or bounce the ball. And we press the palms to rise Qi. Push all that energy back into the dantian. We bring a big column Qi down. Catch your breath. Close your eyes. Have a seat. Relax. Now the next exercise we do is to lower your blood pressure, reduce anxiety, and promote sleep. So if you're having insomnia, you can do these exercises. And I thought it might take a long time, but trying this out at night when I couldn't sleep, it only takes 5 minutes or so. So it wasn't too bad. I thought it might take an hour. By the time I'd be falling asleep anyway. But okay, so we want to get our fingers going, and we just want to brush our scalp forward and back. towards that little spot in the back of the neck. There's a little dent. Take your time. And we did about 30 of those repetitions. Next, we're going to put the palms over our ears. The fingers are behind scalp. We're going to drum our fingers 3 times and then pop our ears. So drum 1, 2, 3, and gently pop your ears. Again, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Doesn't help if you have a hearing aid on. Okay, so we do that about 10 times. 1, 2, 3, and pop your ears. The next one, we put our hands over our heart and we rub or pat from right to left. So right to left, we pat about 10 times. And then from left to right, we pat 20 times. Doesn't have to be exact. Now we rub right to left 10 times. And the other side, 20 times, from left to right. I keep forgetting which is my right and left compared to you, so bear with me. This is easy. This is 2 hands here, fingers to front, and you push down 20 times to the side. Feel the warmth entering your body. Nice halo of warmth. Relaxing the muscles. Now we do the front 20 times. Put a smile on your face and notice how that smile changes everything. How it makes you happy. All the worries of the world going away. Warmth entering your body. Now have one hand up to the chest as we go down towards the hip. And the other hand opposite, up and down towards the opposite hip. And we alternate. And we do that on for about 18 times. Now we get our hand over shoulder area here. And there's 3 sets. The first one is an open hand and you just gently tap. About 18 times. The other side. Now closed. The other hand comes towards the back. And you do this 18 times the same thing. Switch. The third set, we do the lower back and the stomach. Again, about 18 times. And you want to get your thumb into your armpit there and circle it about 10 times one way and 10 times the other way. your wrist 10 times one way, then 10 times the other way. And lastly, we want to take a chair. And bring your foot up and vigorously rub the foot, the bottom of the foot. Right in the middle of the foot is an acupuncture point called the bubbling springs. You want to activate that by rubbing this area vigorously as many times as you can. Very good. So let's bring all that chi, all that energy that we had, bring it down to 3 columns of chi, right down to the dantian. Deep breaths, full of joy, peace, a warm heart, kindness. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.